Today on Hi Now Daily, how you can get hooked up with resources to help you launch your own business and thrive through the journey. In Peace is here with all the support you need. Then, we're highlighting promotional deals on fabulous beauty products you can find at Bloomingdale's. Plus, Kainoa is live from Waialae Country Club ahead of the Sony Open.
That's right. Coming up on Hi Now, I am live at the Waialae Country Club with a preview of the 2024 Sony Open, celebrating the world's best golfers. The impact of this tournament, not just on Hawaii, but on our local nonprofit organizations, coming up.
It's all happening right now on Hi Now Daily. Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro. We have an amazing show planned today. And right now we are going to send things out to Kainoa, who is out at the Sony Open at the Waialae Country Club. I can't wait for this preview, Kainoa, because I am going to the Sony Open for the first time ever, and I'm super excited. You got to tell me all about what's going to be going down.
Hey, that's right, Rachel. So it's been such a great day out here. We got out here to Waialae a little earlier this morning just to talk to fans, speak with them about the upcoming Sony event that is taking place. And we welcome in a couple of our first guests to the show for Hi Now Daily. Today we have Coach Dave Shoji and his son Kavika joining us here. Now, both of you have been involved in the Sony for a long time. And I just found out as a volunteer and a caddy, Coach, what was that experience like?
There's nothing like being inside the ropes. And you know, I started as a young man. I was hanging out over here, and the caddy master would, you know, you're always like, hey, anybody need a bag? And finally he gave me a bag like in the mid-70s, and I caddied for like 25 years. It was just an awesome experience, and different guys every year. But that was when the players didn't bring their own caddies back then. They kind of had to hire local guys, so that was fun, a lot of fun.
Okay, I got to ask you this. What are the similarities do you find between volleyball and something like golf? I mean, the competitiveness has just got to be there every second.
Well, if you watch them, their focus is just unbelievable. They are so zoned in, and you know, nowadays they got the yardages down to like 1 or 2 yards that carry this and that. I mean, it's so technical, and they're so good. It's just amazing. They're so much better now than they were back in the day, but it's just all technology and just being, you know, just precise.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very precise, especially when you get to this level. Kavika, we want to bring you in. Speaking of precision, former Olympian, with roots that go back a very long time, especially here, but you actually had an opportunity to play in the Pro-Am just yesterday. So what are these guys looking at for this week?
Well, the winds are switched, so they're coming from the south the last couple of days, so they might switch back to the trades. We'll see. Gotta tune into the weather report, so that'll be different for them. It was fun to be inside the ropes. I'd come here as a kid many times with my dad growing up, so just a special event in Hawaii and proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's a unique event that's taking place. In addition to that, Regency Capital Management, they've added some kokua, if you will, to this year's tournament. What is the involvement with Regency Capital Management for this year's Sony?
Yeah, so we're a proud local private wealth management company, money management firm, now one of the sponsors of the Sony Open. Just excited to be involved, give back, support the local charities, also put on a nice event for our clients and friends and family as well.
All right, that's very cool. So I got to ask, what's the golf game like? Dave, we'll start with you. I know you still play all the time.
Well, he knows this, but last week I shot my age. So, you know, and then today I'm
21? That's unbelievable, Coach. That's unreal.
Yeah, 68. No, I'm 77 and I just made it on the nose. I mean, so that's kind of a highlight for me to do that. And, you know, that's my goal every time I go out now.
All right, that's incredible. How's the golf game? You're at the Pro-Am, man.
I mean, I wish that I hope to be able to shoot my age at that point. Last week, had one of my better rounds. I played with Parker McLaughlin out here and shot a 78, so that was a good one.
Okay, very cool.
I gotta tell you, he outdrove the pro. I caddied for him yesterday in the Pro-Am. He outdrove the pro maybe four times out of 12 holes or something. But
what can this guy not do?
No, he's very. If he would have chosen golf instead of volleyball, he might be over there.
Senior tour. We're gonna shoot for that.
Definitely. Before I let you go, though, Kavika, I wanted to ask you, how do people get more information about Regency Capital Management? You mentioned it's private as well. How do people get more info?
Yeah, you can check out our website, Regency Capital Management website, regencycm.com. come show face, say hi around the tournament. We'll be here all week and just looking forward to being in the community and saying hi to people all week long.
All right, right on. Right before we got on air, Dave, you were saying, Coach, the winds. What are you anticipating winds-wise? Because the winds could change how these guys are putting, yeah?
Well, the winds will affect how they play, but they play in every kind of weather, so it won't matter if the winds change. I mean, they'll just change their, their yardages and things. It won't bother. Nothing phases these guys. They've seen it all, so I'm looking forward to a good week. I hope the trade winds blow because that makes the course play like it's supposed to play. In the Kona winds, it's completely turned around, and so it's way different for those of you know the golf course. So I'd like to see the trades come up. I'd like to see like 20-mile-an-hour wind. So there's a lot of rough. The rough is this thick, and I don't want to see 25 under. I want to see like 8 or 10 under.
Some challenge out here. All right, so we got the golf breakdown.
We were giving tips to the pro yesterday about the winds.
I love it. All right, Kavika, Coach, thank you so much for the time. Now for what the weather report might look like here in the coming days. We're going to send it back into the studio. Drew Davis, what's happening, man?
Hey, Kainoa, we've got a wet radar and satellite right now. Good news is by the time we get to this weekend, we're going to dry out just a little bit. I want to show you our first alert radar and satellite. You can see the eastern part of the state yesterday was very active. We have a tornado warning over on the western parts of Molokai and a severe thunderstorm warning earlier this afternoon. I'm going to take you island by island. Kauai, relatively quiet, moving over to the gathering place. This is what it's going to look like by the time we get to Saturday. Some passing showers, but we still got a cold front moving across the eastern parts of the state. You can see parts of eastern Maui are seeing rainfall. Right now, all of the heavy rainfall is over the Big Island. Going forward, taking a look at our first alert futurecast, we've got this first cold front, but a secondary cold front is going to be making its way in by the time we get to Thursday, the start of the Sony Open. So it could be a little bit wet out there on Thursday, some lingering showers for Friday, but Friday is looking good. Taking a look at the forecast, it's going to be a little bit chilly out there. The colder weather is going to be filtering in behind the cold front. Some rain in the forecast for Thursday and Friday. And our winds, west winds 10 to 15 on Thursday, northwest winds on 10 to 15 on Friday. Saturday, northeast winds 10 to 15. Overall, it is looking like a great day to play some Sony golf. I wish I could shoot my age, 13. That would be awesome. I'd be like the best golfer ever. So.
You know what? I am so glad you're back, Mr. Drew, because we missed you on High Knob Daily. I know you've been busy doing a whole bunch of weather reports because it has been a little funky around here, but I kind of enjoy this weather.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I like rainy days as well. Yesterday we had a first alert weather day. Today is still first alert weather day, so we're pretty busy, but it's good to be back.
It is good to be back, and I know you're from Texas, and you're now here on Oahu, and you're making your life here with your honey girl. And I'm not sure if she has any, island-inspired pearls or anything, but I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and you got to get her
What a great idea! What a
Hawaii
great
style.
idea!
Yeah, right now I'm wearing Hooked Up Hawaii, their strand of pearls, and I doubled it around. Yeah. I can't wait to see what else they have because they are here in studio. We're going to check up with Hooked Up Hawaii and, of course, In Peace, because they are working together to, bring businesses here in Hawaii and have them thrive, because that's what we need to do. Support one another. So join us. It's going to be coming up after the break, but we are going to take a quick one. We'll be right back, and it's good to have you, man.
I'm about to get a call from my girlfriend saying she wants some pearls.
Oh, yeah. I just hooked her up.
Yep,
I just hooked her up.
exactly,
We'll be right back. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. You heard about these incredible pearls from Hooked Up Hawaii, and now we are going to show you the creator behind it. We've got Keha Reese here. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me. And then we've also got Lisa Pokele, who is the program director for Center for Entrepreneurship. And I'm so excited to be talking to you both. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having us again.
Absolutely. And you said again, that's because you were on before with another business that went through your program, and that's what we're discussing, the Center for Entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what that is and how you help people grow their businesses.
Okay, so the Center for Entrepreneurship really supports small businesses in Hawaii to grow and elevate in their business. So we provide workshops, we provide business huis, we provide workshop stipends, business coaching, and the Center for Entrepreneurship is the actual co-working space where people can come in, businesses can come in and get access to membership and then utilize the space. And so we're all about supporting small businesses wherever they're at and really hand-holding them through the journey of running your own business.
And it really is a journey, whether you're a new business just starting off and not knowing what to do, and then maybe to businesses who have been in the industry for some time and they're just like, you know what, I want to try something different. And that's kind of where you found the Center for Entrepreneurship. And Keha, tell me a little bit about, your experience working with them.
Okay, first of all, I'm so proud of Lisa and In Peace and what they're doing for our community and for us as entrepreneurs. And I've been in business for 20 years, part-time, but recently in the last few years had some transition in my personal and my business life. And I was so blessed to have Lisa and In Peace and to be there with me, walking me through the process and being part of the business hui and just being networked and connected to other entrepreneurs that are dealing with challenges and celebrating victories, but just solving things together and being in a safe space where we can all talk about our businesses and the things that we face every day. As a small business, you wear a lot of hats, like you try to do everything, and a lot of times it's lonely. And the business hui has been so invaluable to me in that I've gotten together with other small businesses and they've given me resource and Lisa has given us resource all together. So whatever we can't get from each other, Lisa always finds a way to find that resource for us and then help us to grow our businesses, and that's what she has done. And it's just been really amazing. And I'm
Tag team.
I love it. Oh my goodness. And I mean, just having you on, like you said previously, what I gather from everybody that I've spoke to is that you are everyone's biggest cheerleader.
I am a cheerleader. I cheerlead you too.
Okay, now I just gotta think about business. Okay, but seriously, that's what it's really about, is backing each other and learning and growing, maybe from other businesses who kind of share the same space with you.
Sure.
And then you guys kind of learn from each other's mistakes and then push through. That's really what you need. And you need someone who kind of just like give you the nudge, right?
Yeah.
Like you can do it. Lovingly. Or you just got, I love that.
A nice stern voice.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay, and I wanted to talk about at the Center for Entrepreneurship, there is like a BOGO going on right now. So tell us about that.
So we just started the year off with a buy one, get one free. So buy January membership and get February free. And so we wanted to just provide, get the word out about the center. We're open, we're available for memberships, and come in and ask questions. But that's a huge highlight right now.
Oh my goodness.
Buy one, get one free.
BOGO, go check it
Yes.
out. But also I wanted to touch upon OPO Ventures because that's a big deal. That's for the youth, right?
Right.
Get them involved.
So we just finished our first cohort, which you helped to highlight, and we did our first center pop-up makeke last month, which you highlighted. And so we're going into this summer, we'll start our second cohort in supporting youth entrepreneurs.
Beautiful. Okay, and if people want to sign up, where can they go?
They can go to InPeace Hawaii on social media platforms or inpeace.org.
Okay, and we got to talk about this jewelry real quick because I'm wearing the pearls. We're all wearing the pearls. I feel like we should be
We're
doing a
hooked up.
fashion show. Okay, so tell me a little bit right here. We have so many things, but
Okay, I know.
just run us
Okay,
through.
so this is our original designs. These are special collections. Each collection has a name, and when you purchase something from the collection, you also receive a card that has the mo'olelo behind it or the story behind it. So there's so much meaning to these pieces that my husband and I both designed. We also have pearls, beautiful pearls, keepsake pieces that you can purchase and pass down to future generations. A lot of our customers are longtime customers because of relationship and community, and they have come back to us and asked us to help with weddings and creating pieces for bridesmaids. So we do some personalization here. My sister-in-law helps with that.
Beautiful. Oh, I see. Right
and then brides have come and created their designs for their bridesmaids and themselves.
So smart. And it looks like you do a little bit of collaborations with other businesses, and I think that is so perfect to talk about, because the Center for Entrepreneurship, that is where you just meet people and where you guys can thrive and just take your business to new heights. So if people want to get your jewelry, how can they find you?
So I have a website, www.hookeduphawaii.com, and I'm also at a shared retail space for Indigenous women in business in Kaneohe called Kukolu, and you can find those hours at kukolu.org.
Woohoo! Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, bringing all the goodies, decking us out today. Go ahead and check them out. Center for Entrepreneurship. Take advantage of that BOGO, January, February, all happening there. And of course, hook yourself up with Hooked Up Hawaii. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Mahalo. Thanks, ladies. Holy smokes, so good. Thank you. Oh!
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're live here at the Waialae Country Club ahead of a preview of the 2024 Sony Open. We're going to learn a little bit more about it and especially the impact it has on our local economy. And for that, we're bringing in Ray Stosic, the tournament director for the Sony Open in Hawaii, and Corbett Kalama as well, the president of Friends of Hawaii Charities. Ray, we'll start with you. The field this year, the tournament for 2024, what are you anticipating?
Yeah, it's a great field this year. We have a number of European players that haven't been here before. Matty Fitzpatrick won a major last year. Terrell Hatton, a real fiery guy if anybody follows golf. And so we got a very strong international field this year. The other thing that came up, normally we would get about 20 to 25 players from Kapalua coming over from the Century. This year we have 38 players coming from Kapalua, along with Chris Kirk, who won at Century last week. So he'll be over here to try to win 2 paychecks in a row. So very strong field. We had our first Pro-Am yesterday, so we had a Hawaii blessing to start the week. And now we've got our beautiful Hawaiian weather back. And yeah, we're looking for a great week. We want everybody to come out.
Definitely, Ray. Now, as we know, the Sony Open about so much more than just golf and what takes place here, the impact that the Sony has in Hawaii, especially for our local businesses and local economy as well.
Yes, we have our economic impact now that COVID is over, probably 35 to 40 million, and that's combined with Golf Channel brings over a couple hundred people, the PGA Tour, all their players, 144 players with their families who love this stop on the tour, along with NBC is covering this year, so we've got some network coverage also, along with we have a lot of volunteers that actually come from the mainland, volunteer for the tournament. Now, I know Corbin and I and you would, but who would come over for a vacation in Hawaii and volunteer for a week and then go home? So we've got a special event.
Definitely, that's what the Sony's all about, really supporting our community as well. Corbett, Friends of Hawaii Charities has been a long time partnership with the Sony. How has it benefited?
It's always an exciting time. This is a time for the nonprofits to really show off their stuff and what they do for our community. And it's 26 years with our great partner, Sony Corporation, and we've partnered this year with the Hawaii Community Foundation, really trying to have generational impact. But I think this year especially, a lot of focus on Maui wildfires. It's an opportunity for us to go ahead and really bring a great deal of attention to what's happening there.
Definitely. And Corbett, for people who aren't familiar, tell us a little bit more about Friends of Hawaii Charities, who it is and what it does.
Yeah, the Friends of Hawaii Charities is a nonprofit entity that is a sponsor behind the tournament, but basically it's here to serve those, the underprivileged within our community. So we generate $1.2 million a year with our partners. It all goes out to serve the community, and really we're the voice for those that don't have a voice.
What are you looking forward to most this week, Corbett?
Great golf, great weather, and just great camaraderie.
All right, Ray, as we transition back over to you, let's let the public know ticket information, parking, all of the details. What is the best resource for people to utilize?
Sure. Tickets, we have daily tickets for $40. We have season badges, good all week for $100. General parking is at Kahala Community Park. So if you're coming off the Waialae exit, you'll see the signage to get to the Hala Community Park. And then we have shuttles that come over to the golf tournament.
You know, Ray, earlier we were talking with Coach Dave Shoji and Kavika as well about what's so different and unique about the Sony is the accessibility really that the public has to some of these players. I mean, you're literally just feet away.
Yes. You know, a lot of courses on the mainland, you don't get as close as you can. This golf course built in 1926 in a residential community. Most golf courses are at a resort or an area that you can't even access. So this is a special place to view and see the pros.
Yeah, and we are very, very grateful to be here. Corbett, Ray, mahalo so much for the time. Right now we're going to send it back into the studio with Rachel and Lauren. I think Bloomingdale's is happening, right? Tell me about that. What's up?
Oh yeah, it's happening. If you're looking to save on a variety of top-rated beauty brands like La Mer, Bloomingdale's has a promotional deal you can really get excited about. I'm with their general manager, Lou Tran. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Okay, and of course you might recognize this beautiful face. She is a former Miss Hawaii 2022 and one of our favorite hosts here on High Now Daily. And we are going to talk all about the promotional deals. There's a few of them. So Tran, let's go from there.
Yes, we'll talk about that. So we're going to start with YSL here. That is 15% off. And also the SK2 is also 15% off. We also have many more brands that are selected that will be on a discount, yes.
Okay, so Lou, let's go through a couple of things that you brought because this is, like you said, the YSL. Is this
It is
concealer foundation?
Yes, that's foundation. We'll put some of that on Lauren right now.
Okay, what would Lauren's color be?
She's actually going to be the lighter one right over here. This one.
Oh,
yes.
so it comes in a variety of shades.
Yeah, and it's also skincare base. It's moisturizing, hydrating, and it's extremely light on the skin. So we'll put some of that on for
Okay,
you.
yeah, let's get started. And Rach, like this is amazing because all these luxury brands literally never go on sale.
No, never.
I never get them on sale. So I'll be at Bloomingdale's this weekend.
Yes, this weekend. So let's talk about the dates because this is like a couple of days that you can go over to Bloomingdale's and it starts on Friday.
Correct. On the 12th.
So it goes from the 12th through the 15th, is that?
Correct, yes.
All right, so you come on in and you're gonna score some amazing deals. This one, again, we're working with YSL. It's a foundation.
It feels like really lightweight, but also it looks pretty,
totally transparent on the skin. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? Like the side is really smooth. And I feel like I really struggle with that because I'm an oily girl, so.
I'm quite opposite. As you age, you're getting a little bit more fine lines. Not you, me, as I mean me. More more fine lines. So with it being so hydrating, it's not just gonna, absorb in there. It's gonna just kind of plump it a little bit,
Not
right?
at all. It'll be great. So if you are concerned with fine lines, pores, imperfection, we have a product called Blur by YSL, which is a primer. You put it on first, and then you do your foundation and your concealer, but try it on your skin, and you'll see how beautiful it is. It makes your skin super transparent and glowing.
Yeah, and there's some glow in it. It looks like there's like some
brand
little.
new.
Oh, it is brand new.
Yeah.
Here, let me just get a little quick pump like this. Ooh, oh, there we go. TV magic over here. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
And they also have these really beautiful lip colors
that
too,
smells good.
YSL.
Yes.
Oh.
I feel like we should try one
Let's
of them.
try them. This is YSL. Okay, so you're gonna get hooked up when you are at Bloomingdale's, but do you have to get this card right here? Is that how that works?
You don't have to, but it'd be great if you do because you get more rewards every time you have the card. We have a point system that you can earn points and you can pay any way you want, or you can get the Bloomingdale's card and you'll get a discount with it too.
Very cool, and you can easily get the Bloomingdale's card. You can go online, go in the store, pick up an application, the whole thing, right?
Yeah, we'd love to see you guys in the store, not online.
Okay, perfect. Come in.
Yes.
Yeah, because then you're gonna want to shop.
Yes, definitely.
Look at this color.
Look at how
okay,
cute it
here,
is.
I have a little mirror too.
Yeah, I think
What I love about this, actually, it's very hydrating.
It is.
I'm really surprised at how my lips just feel instantly super hydrated because I literally never have
all
my
the
skin
makeups have treatments in them, so it looks like it'll just blend into your skin. It looks like you have nothing on, but it does all the work for you. It's
Love it.
effortless.
Love it. That's what you really want to do when you're putting on makeup. It has to be effortless. You have to look like you never put makeup on.
Exactly.
But we're going to continue to play around with all the products here that will be on promotional deals happening at Bloomingdale's. Go ahead and check them out starting this Friday. You've got a couple of days to shop. And then when we return, we are going to dip into La Mer. So come back. You're going to want to see this. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. My grandma always says you don't need a mirror. You have to just put it on without looking.
Oh, she's got
right, welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We are here with Lou Tran, the general manager at Bloomingdale's. And of course, we got Lauren Taruya, our Hi Now Daily host. We are excited to be talking about all the deals that's happening at Bloomingdale's starting on Friday. We went through SK2 and we've gone through YSL. We're wearing the lips, we've got hydrated, but now we are going to talk about La Mer.
Yes, we'll
Tell
talk
us
about
that.
So if you want the most ultimate, amazing skincare treatment, this is it. It's developed by a physicist who was doing his experiment and got a really bad, severe burn and couldn't find anything to heal the skin. So he developed what's called a serum in essence that's gonna help to repair your skin.
Ooh, I am so glad he came up with this because this is a favorite of Lauren's mom.
I know, my mom uses this every night and it smells like, honestly, the smell of it just makes me think of my mom, but it's also just so luxurious. Like the way it feels is almost like putting a cloud on your body, if you can imagine that.
Yes, I mean, any skincare that your mom and Jennifer Lopez is using, it's gotta be like amazing, right?
Yeah.
A youth serum right there.
And so the fact that you're having this promo is pretty unreal because you can really never get this on sale. Lou, can you tell us about what people can experience with La Mer at Bloomingdale's?
Yes, so it's once of a lifetime savings. If you purchase $400, you get 150,000 power points, which equates to $75 back.
Ooh.
On top of that, they have also gift with purchase. So there's a lot going on.
And it's pretty amazing because this tub can last years. Like it really just takes like a pea-size amount to like put it all over your face and neck.
Wow.
I'm a big fan, as you can see.
Seriously, I would be just, snagging a little bit here and there from mom every now and then.
Amazing.
Okay, that's
Give this a smell.
Okay, I'm
Give
gonna
it a
give
smell.
Oh, and of course, whoa,
try
she
it.
brought some for sample.
Oh my gosh, I wanna save it for later.
Oh, oh yes, this smells amazing.
Yes.
That smells amazing. Where do you put this? You put this like anywhere on your
Yes, so
face?
you warm it up in your
Okay,
hands
let's warm it
first,
up.
and then you
Let's
just
warm
pat it all over your face,
Ooh.
and you're good to go. While you ladies are doing that,
I'm gonna put it on my neck because I also feel like those lines are like.
Oh yeah, don't forget the neck, ladies.
It's a tech neck.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's the new thing. So the concentrate is the #1 serum in the world for luxury skincare. It is like an emergency essence, and it helps to repair any damage that you have on your skin through burning, through sun, any type of scarring. It's going to help to smooth it out and even it out.
Perfect, especially being here in Hawaii because there's a lot of sun. I mean, maybe not in recent times now, but we get a lot of sun damage, so that would be a perfect essence to put on for repairing your skin. I'm gonna have to get in on that. And as we talk about La Mer, it means the sea, and I know that this company likes to give back.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
They have a Blue Heart charity that actually gives back a certain % of their sales to the ocean and to actually kind of redeveloping the ocean.
Science and conservation. It's really like such an incredible brand. So that's why I love this partnership between Bloomingdale's, La Mer, and of course all these incredible beauty brands. Lou, can you just really quick go over this Loyalist?
Sure.
Just to make sure that people know the difference between the credit card and the Loyalist program.
So the Loyalist program, you can pay any way you want. You get points for every dollar that you spend. And then the Bloomingdale's card, if you don't have one, you should get one. You get 20% off, and you also have a savings during the week that you're coming on the 12th to the 15th, where you get an additional 25 on selected brands. So
There you
it's
go.
double dipping.
Double dip. That's
Yes.
the only time you really should be double dipping is when you're getting mega savings, and that's what you're going to be getting if you go over to Bloomingdale's. Check them out, and that's happening starting Friday, and it's going to go until the 15th. Go and stock up on these luxury brands right now. Well, I mean Friday. Let's do it, guys, because you really need it in your life. It's amazing. I feel good. I feel like I just bathed in
We're
it.
gonna double dip in the sale, and I'm gonna double dip in this. This
Yes.
is amazing.
Yes,
Good one.
yes. Lou, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
and for being our beautiful model today.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a quick break, and we are gonna continue to lather it up.
Let's go! Oh my goodness, I feel like
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. We are live out here at Waialae Country Club, and it's been a great day ahead of the 2024 Sony Open. You know, so much work goes into making this tournament a success and getting it off the ground, logistical things that have to come together, and a lot of community support as well. So right now we welcome in President and CEO of Servco. We've got Peter Dames joining us, who's actually going to be playing here in the program in a little bit, but we'll get to that. Let's talk about Servco's Coco and support of and its involvement with the Sony, because it goes back a long time.
Yeah, it goes back 25 years, Kainoa. It's been an incredible 25 years. You know, we started as the official sponsor way back when. This year, Lexus Hawaii is sponsoring. We started out with 20, 25 cars, you know, 25 years ago. Now we're up to almost 60 cars. We've got forklifts. We're out in the village visitor spectator lounge. We're all over the place now. It's a great time.
Now, obviously, the tournament has continued to evolve over time, which means that the support and what's needed has evolved as well. Logistically, though, there's a lot that happens here, and we're talking about, as you mentioned, forklifts. And what else is Servco doing over here? Because I see a lot of cars and golf carts and other things.
Yeah, we just want to be out there with the spectators, you know, showing off Hawaii, showing how great Hawaii is, and Toyota products, Lexus products, and just really giving to the community.
What does it mean to be a part of the Sony for so long?
Oh, it's a core. You know, this is the most exciting week of the year, right? All these professionals coming out and just jumping in with them and trying to be a part of the community.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of light rain here, but that's okay. That's to be expected, possibly. Yeah. You're going to be playing in the pro-am. You got to be excited for that.
Oh yeah. Hey, a little bit different weather than it was Sunday. We had nice, you know, no wind and sun and a little bit of rain today, but looking at the forecast from Hawaii News Now, it looks like tomorrow's going to be great.
Tomorrow will be good. I promise tomorrow will be good. And I got to say, I'm a proud owner. 2016 Toyota Tacoma. I still got it.
Brand new.
I love it. It's ish. But what else is on the docket for you folks? You know, I had the opportunity to head to Hawaii Island. I learned all about that unveiling of the new one. So what's to come in 2024 for Servco?
Well, of course, we're looking forward to the new Tacoma coming out here pretty soon. But on the Lexus side, you know, we have an entire electrified lineup. Almost every one of our vehicles has a petrol, you know, a gas engine, but we also have plug-in hybrids, we've got hybrids, we've got everything, you know, for the customer. Whatever your needs are, we've got it for every piece of our lineup.
You know, and another interesting facet that I learned in my time that I spent on Hawaii Island was learning that it's been the number one truck here in Hawaii for what, how many years now?
20 forever it seems.
I gotta ask Peter, why do you think that is?
Because it's just a really awesome truck. I mean, how could you not like it? And the new one's even better. They took it to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a chance to see it. We filmed it,
yeah,
so that was.
You got to drive it. I didn't get to drive it yet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. As you guys look to move forward, though, here into the future with Servco, the Sony is one entity in which you guys support, but really there's other ways that you guys have really supported our local community in addition to the Sony and what takes place.
Yeah, I mean, we try to get involved all over the place, whether it's with our own employees. We have a Team Serve, which is getting together, building houses. We have a lot to do with UH and the athletics department and growing that. We have this, and we just try to get involved. Aloha United Way, we try to get everywhere we can in the community. It's very important to Servco and our employees.
All right, Peter, well, thank you so much for the time. I got one last question, though, for you. I just got a chance to look at the tee times. I mean, there's some great golfers that are going to be participating. Yeah. Who are you looking forward to maybe watching this weekend here at the Sony?
Hideki. Yeah. You know, he's also sponsored by Lexus International, so we're really pumping for him to pull out another win 2 out of 3 years, you know, or 2 out of 4 years, whatever. Yeah. So Hideki, we want Hideki.
And Hideki has won here before. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. Peter, thank you so much for the time, my friend. You're watching High Now Daily. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thanks, Peter. All right. Great job.
All right, welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now, when the community comes together, great things can happen. I'm here with Dan Durger, Director of Workforce Innovation at University of Hawaii Community Colleges, and he's here to talk about an amazing partnership that helps people of Hawaii find good quality jobs. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me here, Rachel.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about this because I think this is very, very cool. It is a partnership that's bringing in a few different people to support the community, those who may need some jobs, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's right. The whole initiative is called Good Jobs Hawaii. And what it is all of the workforce development grants that are managed by the University of Hawaii Community College system. We put them all together in one bucket of money and made it easy for people to find it so they can get no-cost training for workforce development. So some people are getting new jobs, like maybe it might be their first job, and other people are upskilling. So they have a job already, but they're learning new skills so they can get, hopefully, a better job that pays even more money.
Very cool. Now, there are 4 key factors. Tell me about what those are, and then we'll go into talking about the type of free training that you folks offer.
Yeah, sure. There's 4 key sectors, industry sectors, that are represented in Good Jobs. One is healthcare, so jobs in the healthcare industry. Another one is IT, clean energy, and then our newest sector that we're just now bringing on is for creative industries. So people who are interested in creative media or maybe film and television, like you here. So those types of jobs.
Hey, you could be the next Hi Now Daily host.
Right, exactly.
All right, very cool. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the training because it's free training. So you don't have to worry if you don't have the certain skills that you think you need to have. No problem. You're going to train people, and it comes with a whole host of services.
That's exactly right. So it's no-cost training for the residents of Hawaii, and there are a lot of what we call wraparound services. So those things that are going to help people get through the training as well. So we have a team of navigators who help sign you up and be sure you show up on the first day of training and have all of the materials that you need to be successful. But then there's other wraparound services for people who maybe have trouble accessing maybe reliable internet. So we would give them a hotspot, or they don't have a laptop, so we would provide a laptop for them. So it's not only the training itself, but we provide them with all the materials that they need. If it's a job like carpentry, we have a pre-carpentry apprenticeship program. We would pay for the tools for that person.
Wow.
So it's way more than just the training that's involved.
Absolutely, because a lot of times people might shy away from certain areas or certain jobs because they're like, well, that requires a lot of money that I have to put out that I don't have because I don't have a job. I need the job, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so you guys are making it easy on that front. So now let's talk about some of the jobs that fall under this fall under this program.
Sure.
I saw that there was like a nurse's aide, and you kind of mentioned carpentry. What others are there?
Yeah, it's exciting because we do short-term training, so it's anything that's a year or less. So we have some trainings that are even just one day. So you could actually sign up, do a one-day training, and now you're qualified for something like a security guard. Or there is a really exciting partnership we have with the City and County of Honolulu that's to prep people to enter the police academy. So to kind of give them a sense of, in one day, this is what it takes to be part of the police academy. So that's a really exciting one-day training that we have. But then some of the other longer-term trainings, like you mentioned in healthcare, there's certified nursing assistant or phlebotomy. In our IT, we have both. Most of those are a little bit longer in IT because of the skills, but what's exciting in IT is we have some to upskill people. So if they already have good IT skills, we can get even better ones. So more advanced courses for people like that. So there's beginning courses, there's advanced courses. There's really something for almost everyone.
And you said almost everyone because you could be a high school senior, or you can be 70 years old and this could be your maybe 5th job, but you've got some skills.
Exactly.
And you're ready to show them off.
Or
right?
you're 70 and you want to learn new skills.
There you go.
Exactly.
All right, if people want to get more information, how can they do that?
Yeah, our website, goodjobshawaii.org, is the main place to go where you can sign up for the classes, you can see what's being offered, and you can learn more about the program.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and check out their website. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
All great information.
Yeah, hopefully.
Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now, the beginning of the year is a reminder to get all your ducks in a row, including your lovable furry friends. Kainoa Carlson had a chance to check out VCA Hawaii in Kapolei, and he got helpful tips on the importance of annual visits. Check it out.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? Today on Hi Now, we're at VCA in Kapolei to get some helpful tips on the importance of annual visits. We're catching up with Associate Veterinarian Dr. Erica Ong. Doc, let's start from the beginning. It's important that pet owners take annual visits seriously and they don't miss any. Why is that?
So there are some things that owners can potentially miss. If they're just looking at their pets at home, owners are the ones who spend the most time with their pets compared to veterinarians. But there are things, potentially when we do a physical examination, we can detect things like heart murmurs, we can detect things like eye problems, ear problems, dental disease. We feel their tummies, sometimes they have organ enlargements, problems that we might detect that's not necessarily detectable by the owners. So it's always good to bring them in for an annual health check just to make sure that everything's perfect, that they're in good condition. We do take their body weights as well, so we can detect if they're losing weight, every single year.
What do you recommend in terms of annual visits? How many times should pet owners be coming in and making sure that their pet is checked?
Once a year would be good, just to make sure that everything is good, make sure that they get a clean bill of health, but definitely, in between, if the pet's not feeling well, have any diarrhea, if they're not eating as much as usual, they can definitely go ahead and book an appointment to see the veterinarian.
Yeah, one of the things that takes place during these annual visits are these blood work exams that are being done, and why are those so important?
So the blood work would include things like looking for infection, looking at the red blood cell count, if there's any anemia. The animal is anemic, but the owner doesn't know that. That can be potentially due to things like tick fever. That's why it's also important to stay up to date with tick prevention. We also check the liver, the kidneys, the blood sugar, the electrolytes. With geriatric animals, older animals, we would check things like hormones, like thyroid, because older animals can get thyroid problems as well. And these things are not necessarily detectable by owners at home, so it's always good to bring them in for a blood test. Especially when animals get older, they can potentially get things like kidney disease, that's relatively common. Dogs can get heart disease quite commonly. Cats can get high thyroid problems. They can get arthritis, which isn't necessarily very obvious. The animal just seems a bit lazier, walking as much, they're just old. But that's actually potentially a symptom of arthritis. Just like humans, regular daily dental brushing, daily teeth cleaning would be really good to maintain cleanliness and prevent plaque and tartar buildup. But sometimes, if that doesn't happen, plaque and tartar can build up, and that can cause oral pain.
Doc, if people have more questions or they want to get more information, what's the best way to do it?
They can always give us a phone call, or they can go on to vcahospitals.com. Our contact information is all there. They can always reach out to one of us during our opening hours and schedule an appointment.
All right, now welcome back. Now, Kainoa has been out at Waialae Country Club all day. He's checking out the festivities as golf fans from near and far have made their journey to Kahala.
We are at the Sony Open right now, catching up with one of the biggest golf fans ahead of this week's tournament. This is Jason, 8 years old. When did you start playing golf?
4.
4 years old. Okay, what do you enjoy most about golf?
It's slow.
It's slow. I like that. Lots of big-time golfers are out here, Jason. Who have you seen so far?
I saw Kim, Spider, and some other players.
Okay, we're over here with our friend William. Sony Open. We're about 2 days away. What brought you out today?
Actually visiting from Portland, Oregon, and my sister's husband runs the audio here, and he invited us here, and my son loves to golf, Jason. We're just trying to soak up the experience. I've never been to an event like this, so it's pretty exciting stuff.
Oh wow, William, so you got the hookups there. Yeah, there you go. Who are you excited to see out here? There's some celebrities out here, and there's some of the best golfers in the world.
Yeah, we've seen some actors from Captain America, the movie. We've seen Zach Johnson here, Will Zalatoris, I think, a professional golfer, and a few others that we're excited to see.
What brought you out today to the Sony Open?
Well, we love the Sony Open. We love golf, although I'm terrible at it. But we just wanted to come out and see them practice and be able to see them up close and personal before it gets crazy crowded around here.
We woke up this morning knowing that we would be here, weather permitting, and we got lucky.
so much going on this show. We had so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you're out there, go ahead and check out the Sony Open. Also, go ahead and check out the Center for Entrepreneurship because they got a BOGO happening right now. Take advantage of that and always support local businesses. We had Hooked Up Hawaii, and you can go and get yourself some beautiful pearls. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Aloha.